Back again for another video. Keith here from Come On The Hoops Celtic. If this is your first time viewing the channel, if you can like and subscribe, would be really appreciated. Just a short video chatting about Giakoumakis and other players. Now, first of all, Giakoumakis wasn't available last night. He was injured. Ange came out and said that he was injured. But there's been a lot of talk, as I've discussed on the channel, and other channels have been talking about his future at Celtic. Now, he's in contract until May 26. Giorgios scored a 17th goal last night. Well, scored 2 goals last night against St Mirren, which I was at. Is it a case Giakoumakis is going to go? Now, there's another club in from a club from La Liga, Cadiz. Now, Cadiz are basically 18th in La Liga at the moment. I don't know what's going on with these trends of clubs that he's been linked with. It was Sampdoria last week, which they're in a relegation battle at the moment, Serie A. Bordeaux that are pushing for relegation for the second division of France, and then you got Atalanta that's in for them as well, and then Euro Red Diamonds, which are pushing to get the J League back, which they haven't won in 17 years. Many people have given their say in the channel over the last couple of weeks about Giakoumakis. Some say he's a better finisher than Giorgios, some would rather him than Giorgios. It's all voice to opinion. At the end of the day, if we let him go in this window, I think it will be an absolute disaster for the fee that there's been a lot of talk about, between 3 to 4 million. Now, if I put a price tag on him, as I said many times on the channel, he's worth about 8 million. Jovanovic, him going to Monza is off. There's been no progress on that. If it was going to happen, it would have happened by now. What the problem is with Giakoumakis is there's a handful of clubs in for him. They're all offering certain deals. And I don't think he wants to leave Celtic, to be honest with you, because he's not going to play for a bigger club than Celtic in his career. He's 28 years of age. You know, he's adored by the fans. You seen it the other day at Hampden, how much the fans, even last night when the team was announced, people were like, where's Giakoumakis? Where's Giakoumakis? So, if we keep him till the summer, start looking at a striker. If we don't get anyone in this window, at least we can prep and say, right, this is who we're going to get. This is the level that we should have a striker that can actually score his goals in the Champions League. That would be helpful as well. Okay, it was a big step for Celtic to play the Champions League this season, and just 4 season, as I said. You know, them 6 games, we'll learn from experience, but I don't think Giakoumakis will go if Celtic come in with a better contract deal. Now, I'm talking about getting him from whatever he's on to, reportedly he's meant to be on 12, get him up to 20, even 22 grand, and then everything is all sorted. He wants first team football. If he keeps working hard, the way Ange said, his chances will come. His chances will come, you know. Him and Giorgios are fighting for that striker role. And we obviously have Maeda in the background that can play in that middle as well. So, see what happens. I just hope he doesn't go. You know, realistically, I don't want him to go to the J League. I don't want him to go to Serie A or La Liga, to a team where he could be relegated, where he's not going to win the J League. So, fingers crossed he stays, and all this speculation, all this talk is gone, completely gone, and we can enjoy our football past January and, you know, maintain and let him come in, come off the bench and score a couple of goals and fight for that jersey like every other player should. Regards to Scott Brown's reunion, Scott Robertson, that played along Broony at Celtic, only played a handful of times for the senior team, 21 years of age, Scottish midfielder, is on the verge of joining Fleetwood Town on a permanent deal. Now, he came out and said about 6-7 weeks ago, leaked it to certain tabloids and to other media outlets, that he wants to leave Celtic, and that's understandable. Look at what's ahead of him in the pecking order. He's never going to get into that team, so he goes to Fleetwood Town, help them push for promotion towards the end of the season, reuniting with Scott Brown. I think this won't be the only Celtic or Scottish player that will be joining Fleetwood in the next year or two. I could see Mickey Johnson perhaps going there as well when he comes back from his season-long move from Portugal. So we'll have to see. But that's really it for me. Let me know what your thoughts are.